We are the world's leading Sharia-compliant bond issuer in the world, Sukuk. World's leading. The Economist wrote the next country closest to it is maybe Dubai, I think, 10 years behind Malaysia. But they're catching up. So it's Saudi and Indonesia. We are the leading Sukuk bond player in the world.
Being vulnerable and being impacted are not the same thing. Sustainability cuts across everything, right?
It's actually trying to make dollars out of the cents. So I think it's an admirable task.
The challenge of sustainability for the small, medium enterprises, where I think it's a whole different ballgame.
According to the UN, over 140 countries have pledged to achieve net zero emissions. Malaysia has declared its commitment to achieving carbon neutrality and aims to become a net zero greenhouse gas emission nation as early as 2050.
How do you see that as a challenge, as a real challenge for the industry and the players out there?
Well, I agree. Scope 3 is the biggest challenge in this whole progression toward sustainable finance.
I also think that it's good to know that everybody acknowledge that this is going to be a long journey.
It really shows the private sector and how the corporations are really taking the sustainability discussion.
There's a lot of good research that's being done in academia, and these are captured by groups like the IPCC.
And I think we heard both with Professor Cherian and Datuk Hashim how Malaysia is playing a really important role here. The TCFD, the Task Force for Climate-Related Financial Disclosures, said our work is done. And our standards are designed to ask for the information which is so important that it could be reasonably expected to actually influence an investment decision.
Even if you remove oil and gas subsidies, you remove RON 95 subsidies, the fact doesn't change that people still need to go to work.
It's really an eye-opening session to have from the private sector.
There was a lot of talk about SME, which is I'm so glad, because SME is really the critical pillar of every economy.
Now you can go to Climate GPT and you can say, what are some ways that I can verify whether a carbon offset program is valid? And what this is going to do is it's going to find references. It's going to find papers, not just lose information, not hallucination. It's going to go and find me, as you can see, 1,788,000 references.
The real relevance of information about climate risks and opportunities in the Malaysian environment.
And the key thing is, it's a journey and it needs greater granularity, and that's really the upshot, that we need to bring everyone with us on that journey.